feel like we've got a talented group this year. We've got a good mix of returning players that have been there, done it, played at a very high level, had a great run in the postseason, and now we bring in this highly touted recruiting class that has to find their way and blend in, and it's my job to really work on the chemistry involved there and make sure that on the floor we're as good as we can be. But I think we've got a lot of answers with the talent, the versatility, the size, the length that we have, and I'm looking forward to seeing how it all progresses throughout the year. Boy, it's interesting because I think from day to day you've seen flashes of brilliance out of probably all 5 of them. But I think your eye takes you to Renee Bennett, 6'5", long, really versatile, can face up, put it on the floor, can really do a number on you in the post and has a lot of skill. That way, Kaylin Jose, really athletic and long, versatile player again. Has done very well with catching on to our system and I think is going to really be able to help us on the defensive end early, and I think the offensive end will catch up as we progress. And then we've got a player like Jill Morrison that can just flat out make shots, and as she's continuing to learn the system, the fact that she can be in there making shots while she's learning, I think, is a plus. And then we've got 2 really long athletic players that are almost a little bit opposite of one another, but complement each other really well. Haley Richardson is 6'2", long, really live legs, and is learning the game and getting better every day, but really plays hard. One of those kids that'll run through a brick wall for you. Kind of loves being on the floor after loose balls, loves being in the fray, rebounding the ball. And then on the other end of that, you've got Shelby Murder, 6'3", can shoot it from the three-point line, can post up, very skilled, has a lot of moves with her back to the basket, plays very well in our system, and passes extremely well. So I think the strength in this class is that class as a whole and what they all bring to the table. You're going to see times where all 5 of them are out there together. And you're going to see times where they're complementing those returning starters very, very well. We do. You know, there's no question that I was saying the other day that our returning class, with the success they had, I don't know that I've had this luxury as a head coach many times where I'm returning 5 kids that have been there and done it and expect more out of themselves, and went into the postseason and the preseason and had great months of work where they even got better. So I think you're going to see a bigger, stronger, and faster version of those 5, a very confident 5 right now, and they're playing really well. So I don't know many times at this point in the season that I've been real optimistic in my career. It's just not kind of who I am. But I look at this team and I really like what I see. But probably the first thing I see is a lot of areas for improvement. But I see all the answers on board and ready to go. Piece of cake, you know. I would say, you know, one thing I think we wanted to do is amp up our schedule a little bit. You know, and I think it's exciting for our fans, but I think we owe it to the rest of the league to play a schedule like we're playing. I believe we're one of the better teams, and you know, if we play the way we're supposed to, you know, we should go out and test ourselves against some of these people, and you know, we're not just scheduling those people because it's cool. We're going to expect to line up against them and win games, and I think that this is a league that should be playing those games. And I think if enough of us will play them, we'll win plenty of them, and it will help elevate our league as a whole. So I know Central plays a very daunting schedule. I think we're playing a very strong schedule. Toledo always plays a strong schedule. So I think if more of us do that and kind of are willing to go out on that limb, I think it's going to force our players to play at a certain level too, and we're perfectly capable of doing that. So there are a lot of reasons we did what we did, but first and foremost, I just think that we're at that point where we should be playing those people.